we are finishing off the final 12 booster packs of this Duskmourn House of Horrors. But you can go up and you can watch part 2 right up here, and you can go and find part 1, and you can watch all 3 of them. I advise that you watch them in order on your own time. You gotta get an idea of what we're going through here, because right off the bat, we've seen Cursed Windbreaker already. We have a swamp. This is a new one for us here. Toby, Beastie Befriender. What a haunting name, Toby. Toby's like a very scary name. But this is, however, a rare card. It's a legendary creature, a human wizard. When Toby, Beastie Befriender enters, create a 4/4 white beast creature token with this creature can't attack or block alone. Yeah, that's kind of lame. As long as you control 4 or more creature tokens you control have flying. Makes up for it a little bit. Not feeling the artwork too much on that one. Overgrown Zealot, we've seen. Trial of Agony, this is a new one for us. Pretty cool artwork. It looks like this person is getting pulled into this saw blade, but the saw blade appears to be going the wrong way for it to be really, really freaky. If it was vertical, it'd be going up hot dog wise, like long wise. That would definitely be the worst way to go. Lots of uncommons so far, and then one rare. Rite of the Moth. This is a new one. Sheltered by Ghosts. This is a new one as well. Another uncommon. God, I hate these. Derelict Attic and Widow's Walk. We have seen that already. We've seen Unable to Scream. We've seen Say Its Name. We've seen Cackling Slasher. This is one of my favorites artwork-wise so far, though. We've seen Murder. Oh, that's a weird comment. We've seen Grab the Prize. This almost won awards in previous, and we've seen Possessed Goat. 36 boosters might be enough to get through a good portion of everything in a particular series here. At least the commons and uncommons, perhaps. Ooh, this is a new demon card that I haven't seen. It's a creature token. It's a 6/6 with flying. Love the artwork on that. It's like a goat head with some horns and like some bug wings. It's got like a little dainty. Actually, this is the wing coming down here. Very cool depth on this piece of art. Very cool. Might add that one to the pile here. Hey, we got a holographic here. A holographic uncommon. Withering Torment. Almost couldn't read it because it's cutting up here. It's also got like one of those cool borders. Let's take a look at the artwork here. Cool artwork. It's like busting through the wall and there's like a bunch of arms coming out and the red glowing eyes. The red glowing eyes are not holographic, but like the rest of it is. No, they're slightly no, they're holographic. Very cool use of the holographics in this one as well. We got some land. We got some rare land here. Stay Hidden. Stay Silent. This is a new one. Don't really care about the artwork on that one. Shrewd Storyteller. We've seen. Don't really care about that one. We've seen Bottomless Pool and Locker Room. I hate these sideways ones. That's an uncommon. Another uncommon, Exercise. We've seen that one, I believe. Erratic Apparition. We've seen this one. I love the artwork on this one. There's something about like a mouth that is agape beyond like what a human can do that's just really scary. Flesh Burrower. We haven't seen this one yet. That's a common. Cracked Skull. We've seen. Resurrected Cultist. I love this character. We have seen it. Rampaging Soul Rager. We've seen. Cult Healer. We haven't seen in a while, but I think we saw that maybe in the first episode, and we've seen plenty of the piranha flies. We're getting a bunch of uncommons, less commons. We haven't gotten a legendary yet. We've seen this particular horror. Ooh, this is new. Intruding Soul Rager. This is a cool holographic. I like this one. It's a creature spirit, has vigilance, is sacrifice a room. Intruding Soul Rager deals 2 damage to each opponent. Draw a card. It's not too bad. Got some planes. We've seen that exact one. Liline of Mutation. I've seen another Liline. This is a rare. If Liline of Mutation is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. Sick. You may pay any of the manas rather than pay the mana cost for spells that you cast. That's kind of dope. Oh, you have to do one of each. That's kind of heavy. Yeah, this would have to go into a deck that is just way beyond what I would do. I would never do like a full colored deck. I'm very much like a mono person. I will do 2. Actually, I won't because I don't play anymore. Although maybe I'll start. Maybe I'll build the deck and like play a couple rounds. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see me play around. I don't even know if I remember how to play with all like the new rules. They used to be so simple. I could play like the original rules guaranteed. Maybe I'll rebuild my really hateful undefeated, if I can remember everything that was in it, my undefeated zombie deck. This is Fear of Exposure. I don't know if I've seen this one yet. Love the artwork. This like a creature that's been like cut in half, but it still kind of looks like arms with teeth with some faces in it, some ghostly white faces, pale faces. Very cool artwork. Might throw that one in the pile over here. Unwanted Remake. This is another one of those interesting borders here. Oh God, how do I say this? Osseous Stick Twister? Jeez. Pretty cool artwork, but just pretty cool. Okay, now we have a non-holographic one of these. Doesn't hit nearly as hard being non-holographic. In fact, it kind of looks a little strange. Like the red is too saturated for my liking. The holographic earlier, shit. There we go. You can see the difference. The red just isn't as offensive, and the blue is more like it kind of shifts between white and blue as you turn it. This one just hits way harder. Baelmer Kalich, I believe we have seen this one. That's a common. Given to the Violence, we've seen. Don't Make a Sound, we've seen. Cautious Survivor, we've seen. Terramorphic Expanse, we've seen. I like the color scheme of this one. Unsettling Twins is like one of the creepier ones just because kids are creepy, but we've seen it. And we've seen Scorching Dragonfire. Glimmer, we've seen that exact Glimmer. Oh, this is a new one. No, it's not. We just haven't seen this in holographic. Popular Egotist. Neglected Manor. I think this one's kind of new. Some land. And we have a rare here, Marina Vendrell. I have not had any duplicates of like the rares or legendaries, which is cool. When Marina Vendrell enters, reveal the top 7 cards of your library, put all enchantment cards from among them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order. You tap to lock or unlock a door of target room you control. Activate only as a sorcery. That's pretty cool. But again, you have to have a full colored deck, and that's just like not how I roll. Threats around every corner. I think we saw this a long time ago, maybe in the first episode. Under the Skin, this is new. I love the artwork on this. Yeah, that character is slowly turning as he's looking into the mirror. Very cool. Patched Plaything. I love the artwork on this too. Wicked cool artwork. It's like a face like stitched into the teddy bear. It's like patched together with like random claws and like a face. The mouth doesn't even look like it belongs. It's like kind of bloodied. Very, very cool card. What they're doing with some of these borders though, it kind of confuses me. Like I didn't recognize that this was a white card until I just like looked at the mana because it's gray, and I've seen some of the swamp cards, zombies and things. I've seen some of those that are kind of the same thing. It's just hard to identify. And then some of the blues are like less blue. I don't know if I feel that. It makes it hard. Like whenever like I would used to build decks, I would quickly like pull out all the blacks and I'd pull out all the greens and I'd separate them. And then if I came across a bunch of these, this looks like an artifact to me. And oh, I guess it is. It's an artifact creature toy. So now it kind of makes sense, but it makes this like more confusing because artifacts actually, I think they used to be brown, right? Back in the day. God, I'm so far removed. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Inquisitive Glimmer. I think this is a new one. Clammy Prowler. I like the name. Final Vengeance we've seen. I love the artwork on this. Erratic Apparition. We've seen this one. That's that creepy head cocked to the side, mouth agape. We like the artwork on that. We've seen Monstrous Emergence. We've seen Seized from Slumber. This is they did Mr. Fantastic dirty like this. Turned him into spaghetti. Actually, say that's more of a linguine. Yeah. Hardened Escort, the most inappropriate name of any of the cards so far. I giggle every time I see that one. And we've seen Boiler Blige's Ripper. Everywhere. There was a card that called out one of these. It said put one of these into play. Get Out. We've seen this one. I don't think we saw it in holographic though. We have a land and we have a rare. See, this looks more like the color scheme of what artifacts used to look like. Unidentified hovership. I don't like aliens. Artifact. Vehicle. Flying. When unidentified hovership enters, exile up to 1 target creature with toughness 5 or less. When unidentified hovership leaves the battlefield, the exiled card owner manifests dread. It has a crew of 1. I don't know what any of that means. Defiant Survivor. This is a new one. Saw. It's artifact equipment. This is a new one in this little series here. We saw one of these in the first episode, I think, and it was holographic, and I had a hard time making out actually what was going on. So I'm going to take a closer look here at Ethereal Armor. I feel like it kind of looks like Drewski with a hockey stick. Don't like the hockey stick. The hockey stick thing it's kind of lame. Drag to the Roots. Here's another uncommon that I haven't seen yet. Flesh Burrower we have seen. Fanatic of the Harrowing we have seen. Vanish from Sight. I feel like maybe we saw this in episode 1 maybe. Frantic Strength we've seen. Friendly Ghost we've seen. This is the 18th century pimp. I do like this card. I like this character. Spine Seeker we haven't seen in a while, but we have seen that one. And Rampaging Soul Rager. That's a new one in this little series here. By the way, Magic does such a better job at centering their cards than Pokemon does. The cards are in like way better shape. They're much higher quality. Pokemon's like, they let absolutely anything out the damn door, dude. I'm telling you. But we do Pokemon polls. I'm even further removed from Pokemon. If you want to see that, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss whenever we do those. We like to try to alternate between Pokemon and Magic the Gathering. This is a new one. Fear of being hunted. Love this creature. This creature is so cool. They did a good job with the holographic too. Kind of spinning a little bit off of its back. That's a little awkwardly placed. Oh no, I see. Those little things are actually faces, which is horrifying. You can't see it like this, but when you turn it a little bit, you can see the eyes. That's very spooky. This might be one of the coolest uses of holographic that we've seen. We'll put that in the pile of potential awards. Strangled Cemetery. It's a little piece of land. We have a rare land, Thornspire Verge. Rootwise Survivor, haven't seen this one yet. The weapons that they have are just like so silly. I don't know what the lore is with them, but I don't really like them. It's like a weird alien plasma something. Withering Torment, I don't think I've seen this one yet. Pretty cool artwork on that. Kind of a smoky spectral thing coming out of the character's head. Maybe like a vortex something going on. Pretty cool. Looks like there's some stuff like levitating in the background too. It's a pretty cool piece of artwork. Ooh, this is a creepy looking doll. Split Skin Doll. It's an uncommon. Yeah, baseball bat, artifact equipment. I don't know if it's an artifact, but you know, baseball bat with some nails in it. But again, it's got this weird plasma thing going on that I don't like. Are aliens involved with like getting rid of these ghosts? I don't fuck with that. We've seen slavering branch snapper. We've seen cracked skull. We've seen the slimy aquarium and underwater tunnel. I don't like these sideways cards. Turn inside out in the first video in this series. It almost won an award for coolest creature. Fear of Surveillance we've seen. Glimmer Light we've seen. Most Valuable Slayer. A contender for the best name. Attack in the Box beat out Most Valuable Slayer, but that is a really excellent name. That pet queefed at me. I went, I can't even recreate the sound. Twist Reality. This might be a new one. This is a pretty cool holographic. No, it's not a new one. I just haven't seen it in holographic yet. Got another holographic here. Raucous Carnival. I like the name. Some of the ones should just like never be holographic. And I think this is like one of them. It's just really hard to see. And we have a rare here, an Enduring Curiosity. It's an enchantment creature. It's a cat glimmer. Has flash. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. When Enduring Curiosity dies, if it was a creature, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. It's an enchantment, not a creature. Another one of these, Painter Studio and Defaced Gallery. I don't think I've seen this one yet. It's an uncommon room. Man, we've gotten a bunch of uncommons in this particular set here. We have another weird sideways one, a Cadaver Lab and a Defiled Crypt. This is also one I haven't seen yet, I don't think. Conductive Machete, another like goofy weapon. I don't like that. I don't really like that character too much either. We've seen this one before. This is that funny appendage amalgam. This is that weird creepy thing where it's like it has extra appendages coming out of its frog ass. Cryptid Inspector we've seen. Innocuous Rat we've seen. I think we saw this in holographic way early on. Twist Reality, non-holo. Resurrected Cultist is one of my favorite characters that we've come across in this Duskmourn House of Horror. We've definitely seen it. Ticket Booth and Tunnel of Hate we've seen. Jump Scare we've seen. I love this creature. We've seen him a few times. And Wary Watchdog, we wish that was Doberman Pincers. Grab the Prize, a holo version. This one plays really well to holographic. The keys specifically and the spikes on its body. Yeah, that one plays really good as a holo. Strangled Cemetery. This one doesn't play very good as a holo. It's kind of too dark. Silent Hall Creeper. Haven't seen this one yet, but it's a rare. Let me take a look here. Yeah, that's a pretty creepy creature. Doesn't come anywhere close to like being like a favorite. But anyway, it's an enchantment creature. Horror. Silent Hall Creeper can't be blocked. Nice. Well, it's a 1/1, so it's not doing much. Whenever Silent Hall Creeper deals combat damage to a player, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on Silent Hall Creeper. That's not too bad. Draw a card. That's not too bad. And Silent Hall Creeper becomes a copy of another target creature you control. So that's kind of dope. Haven't gotten any legendaries yet, I don't think. Irreverent Gremlin. We've seen this one a long time ago. And Oblivious Bookworm. I think this is a new one. It's an uncommon. Looks like some Black Widow kind of action going on in this Cynical Loner. Lionheart Glimmer. This is a new one. Haven't seen yet. We've seen the Anthropede. Moldering Gem and Weight Room we've seen. This is like my favorite artwork so far, or my favorite creature at least, maybe my favorite artwork. Love this creature, Fear of the Dark. It won an award in a couple of videos back, maybe last video. Tunnel Surveyor we've seen. Friendly Teddy we've seen. Rip Chain Razorkin we've seen. Cult Healer we've seen. On to another one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. We are in the home stretch. I'm actually ready to do another Pokemon poll. Got a little surprise for y'all. If you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it, the next Pokemon poll is going to be even more outrageous than the first one because I have no idea what I'm looking at or looking for or what's worth anything. Slavering Branch Snapper, I think I actually pulled another holo of that earlier. Love the artwork on this island. I'm pretty sure I have one already. Fear of missing out is another phobia. I love the idea of the phobias in this one. I would almost be willing to collect them just because I think it's a cool idea. It's also a rare. It's an enchantment creature, Nightmare. When fear of missing out enters, discard a card, then draw a card. That actually could be really useful if you just got like some junk in your hand. Delirium, whenever fear of missing out attacks for the first time each turn. If there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, untap target creature. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. Cool. Uh-oh, we got a little scuff on the card there. Norin Swift Survivalist. We haven't seen that one yet. Unwavering Grasp. I don't think I've seen this one either. The sorcery, uncommon. Commune with Evil. We saw that a while ago. Creeping Peeper. I love the name. Not much about the character. Crawling down the library books is pretty cool, but hey, how the dog's over here with a squeaker. Tunnel Surveyor we've seen. Frantic Strength we've seen. We've seen this one a bunch of times. We've seen Derelict Attic and Widow's Walk a bunch of times. Emerge from the Cocoon we've seen. Wary Watchdog. We wish that was Doberman's. Bedhead Beastie. I do like this one. Being covered in the Christmas lights is funny. And we've seen Possessed Goat a couple times. We got a holographic Bedhead Beastie. Peculiar Lighthouse. I don't know if I've seen this one yet. It's just special land. This is a new one, but I don't like these. Dollmaker's Shop and Porcelain Gallery. I like the doll that's in the Dollmaker's Shop. That's cool art. I'm going to get a little closer. This is actually a legendary room. So that means we can read this one off. Whenever one or more non-toy creatures you control attack a player, create a 1/1 white toy artifact creature token. And I like the way that sounds whenever a toy attacks your opponent. That really plays into like the vibe of this particular kind of series, you know. It sounds cool whenever you say it like that. I guess the toys didn't really make sense until I read that. And then on Porcelain Gallery, creatures you control have base power and toughness, each equal to the number of creatures you control. Nice. So if you have like a bunch of like the kind of like throwaway cheap to cast creatures out there, boy, you could build up something really tough. And if you have a card that like gives them like trample or flying or something, oh, you could do some work. Cathartic Parting, we've seen this one in holographic. I think this one looks better not as a holographic. I think I saw it as a holographic. I had a hard time making out what it was. I don't like the rat creatures. Optimistic Scavenger, haven't seen this one yet. This is a Human Scout. We've seen Disturbing Mirth. We've seen Dashing Bloodsucker. Looks like he's straight out of the 80s with the designs in the hair. It's not bad art though. We have another one of these, a Grand Entryway and Elegant Rotunda. We have seen that one. That is a common. Malevolent Chandelier. We've seen a few of those. We've seen a few Cautious Survivors. This is like some of my favorite artwork so far in this series. I love this character. Shepherding Spirits we've seen. Friendly Teddy we've seen. Scorching Dragonfire we've seen. We've seen this Glimmer creature enchantment token thing several times. Oh, cool. We got a holographic of the Hand That Feeds. I love this character. It almost won. Actually, I don't think this one plays that well as a holo because there's not anything like unique going on with it. It's just kind of all the way across. That's unfortunate because I do like that creature. I like that card. Murky Sewer. We've seen that one. I do love the Murky Sewer. It's very cool. Demonic Council. This is up my alley here. It's a little bit dark. It's kind of hard to see, but the creature itself is very cool. It's got like butterfly wings, but like a bunch of like ghostly hands coming around. And it's also got like that Renaissance finger thing going on that you see in like the Renaissance paintings of the little little finger thing kind of going on. Almost looks like a woman of the cloth is being kind of taken over here. It is a rare, so we're going to read it off. It's a sorcery. Search your library for a demon card. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Delirium. If there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, instead search your library for any card and put it into your hand, then shuffle. Here's another rare. Twitching Doll. It's like my least favorite like kind of toy character that we've seen. The fact that it's made up of spiders is disgusting, and now I like it again. And I particularly like that it kind of looks like this face was on the doll and it like fell off. It broke a little bit and it like fell off to reveal that it's actually just like a bunch of spiders all hoarded up on each other to create this the face of this thing. That's actually pretty cool. Pretty dope. Pretty creative too. Scrabbling Skull Crab, we've seen that one. Midnight Mayhem, we've seen. Miasma Demon, we've seen. This one actually almost won awards for coolest character in a previous episode. Manifest Dread, seen that. Bear Trap, we've seen that, but not in a while. Innocuous Rat, we've seen, but not in a while. Spineseeker Centipede, we've seen a bunch of. Grab the Prize, we've seen a bunch of. Trapped in the Screen, we've seen, but not in a while. And we are down to our last Duskmourn, House of Horror. This has been a pretty fun set. Lots of not the best art that I've seen, but lots of cool art. Very creative use of the theme. I love some of the what I guess I'll call them like knockoff names. Really, really like them. Like the Attack in the Box is amazing. The Arabella instead of Annabelle, very cool. Like clearly, like obviously derivative of like known horror. You know, very cool. We've seen this gremlin. We now have a holographic version of the bat with the stupid plasma thing. That's an uncommon. We got some planes. It doesn't look like planes at all, but you know, there it is. Chainsaw, cool. This is a rare artifact equipment. When Chainsaw enters, it deals 3 damage to up to 1 target creature. Whenever 1 or more creatures die, put a rev counter on Chainsaw. Equipped creature gets +X+0, where X is the number of rev counters on Chainsaw. Defiant Survivor, I think we've seen this one already. Razorkin Horde Caller. I love the artwork on this. It's a human clown berserker, but it's just slightly clown-esque in here, and the hair is really cool. It's very like swoopy. It's almost like it's spectral, but cool artwork on that. We like that one. Get Out, we've seen. Wildfire Wicker Folk. I think we saw this early on in previous episodes. Bale Merc Leech. Enter Enigma, we've seen that one. Weight Room and Moldering Gym, we've seen. Come on, give me one more legendary on this last pack here. Found Footage, we've seen. Glimmerlight, we've seen. Most Valuable Slayer, that's another one of the great names that's come across in this series. And Acrobatic Cheerleader. Oh man, we didn't end on a very high note in this third episode. We had some, we didn't get a single legendary in any of those, I don't think. We did, we got one of those awkward kind of things like this. So these are the 3 that I set aside to pay special attention to pick out something that I thought was like the coolest artwork or whatever, just some little awards here. I think this demon is the freakiest, right? And it's just a creature token, flying 6/6, and it's actually a common. I just really, really like the character. I think the character is really freaky, like the bat wings and like the goat head and then like deer antlers, or maybe that's a deer head with demon antlers, also with fur, little tiny little legs like it's walking on the little ends of its wings. Just a cool creature on that one. I think this one's probably like the one I vibe with the most as far as like a creature goes. It's just so outlandish, but absolutely nothing beats Fear of Being Hunted as a hollow. This is such a cool, the use of the hollow, it would be probably very hard to see on here, but the eyes just pop through and they caught me off guard. I love that it's just like its face is like split. It's just a good piece. This is a good piece. This is something like worthy of just kind of keeping, you know, and like collecting. Unless, of course, people actually like want these. I'd be willing to sell like any of these to anybody. Go check out the other episodes. Okay, you don't want to miss those. Get a little bit more reaction out of those because we didn't have quite so many repeats. You know, we're towards the end of this box. You know, we've seen just about all of the commons, I feel. Let's run through our better pulls. I don't know if they're worth anything. Let me know in the comments if any of these are valuable. For the only legendary we got out of these 12 boosters was the Dollmaker Shop in the Porcelain Gallery. And then for our rares, we had Chainsaw, Spider Toy. I appreciate this a little more coming back to it. Love the artwork. Very cool. Demonic Council, Fear of Missing Out, Silent Hall Creeper, Enduring Curiosity, Thornspire Verge, which is just like a land, Unidentifiable Hovership, Marina Vendrell, Liline of Mutation, and finally another Hushwood Verge, and finally Toby Beastie Befriender. If you're liking the clueless card pulls, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss them. We also unbox Pokemon and maybe others in the future. As long as I have no clue what I'm looking at, or as long as I can't truly appreciate what I'm doing, then I'm willing to unbox it. If you have any recommendations of anything you'd like to see, go ahead and let me know in the comments. I'm ZWade, and thanks for watching.